Man, I got me one, y'all. Let's go. They call him Chef Shob Rob. Don't know his name, you can call him. They call him Chef Shob Rob. Most people call him Chef Shob Rob. Nah, forget that. Bars like a Kit Kat, fresh like a Tic Tac. I'm the Bay Iron Chef and call smoked in a Big Mac. Eat at my table, you'll get moked in a big snack. Sucker one, try me, you'll catch smoked in a bitch slap. The old messy mar, and I'm talking about click clack, Rocky Cone tum tum. 3 ninjas kick back, can't get you with my hands, then I'm pulling out a big strap. Food, I got plugs, moving like Uggs. Started in the kitchen whipping gourmet good grubs. Now you understand that my food sell like drugs. Infusing marijuana with my food, the good bugs. They call him Chef Shob Rob. They call me Chef. They call me Chef. They call him Chef Shob Rob. I am a chef, Chef Shob Rob. I am the chef. They call him Chef Shob Rob. They call me Chef. They call me Chef. They call him Chef Shob Rob. I am a chef, Chef Shob Rob. You a weak rapper and you a crock cook. The product y'all produce is not a good look. I'm the new chef, not a boy, I'm a man. Y'all lacking seasoning, y'all tasting bland. Don't reach into my pot, keep your hands off my stove. You can look with your eyes, you can smell with your nose. I know that you're hungry, but you gotta wait a minute. Let me finish what I'm cooking, and then I'ma send it. Food, I got plugs, moving like Uggs. Started in the kitchen whipping gourmet good grubs. Now you understand that my food sell like drugs. Infusing marijuana with my food, the good bugs. They call him Chef Shob Rob. They call me Chef. They call me Chef. They call him Chef Shob Rob. I am a chef, Chef Shob Rob. They call him Chef Shob Rob. They call me Chef. They call me Chef. They call him Chef Shob Rob. I am a chef, Chef Shob Rob. I'm a rapper and a chef and do it at the same time. You nothing like me, I'm one of a kind. Miss Thompson, my teacher, she the reason I cook. Music come natural like the streets to a crook. Mira, 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 that mean look, look, look. I'm in my own lane, but still got niggas shook. I'm dope with the pen and I just keep getting better. Bars is all gas, creative process real clever. Food, I got plugs, moving like Uggs. Started in the kitchen whipping gourmet good grubs. Now you understand that my food sell like drugs. Infusing marijuana with my food, the good bugs. They call him Chef Shob Rob. They call me Chef. Know his name, then you Chef Shob Rob. They call him Chef Shob Rob. They call me Chef. People call him Chef Shob Rob. They call him Chef Shob Rob. They call me Chef. Know his name, then you Chef Shob Rob. They call him Chef Shob Rob. They call me Chef. People call him Chef Shob Rob. No mommy's way. I'm looking for the chef. What's the fella's name? Chef. That is delicious. Amazing. What is that? Velvet? I mean, it filled me and the missus right up. Mira, absolutely divine. Uma comidas. Most people call him Chef RD.
It's your girl, Mickey, 360 Radio, Connected Radio. Definitely a whole ass vibe going on in here. Let me shout the sponsors out real quick before I get too deep into this interview. Mainline music distribution. Definitely wanted to make sure that they get a shout out. We posted some of their content today, and we also have that song by Truda Foreign that we're going to be spinning later tonight, as well as Mile High 420. They provided this breaker. So I got the whole set today. The Mile High 420 Club is over off Northgate Boulevard. They have a storefront. You should actually go see them, Shob, because you could put some of your night bars in their store, I bet. Okay. And some of your products. So that'd be a good connection. Go Dare Magazine, Boss Lady Products, Crypto Mining Bros. So these are offline wallets for crypto. XRP, ETH, and BIT. So if you don't want to keep your money online, you can keep them offline with Crypto Mining Bros. These are offline wallets, so hit up cryptominingbros.com. Deep Relief CBD code Deep. You can enter 360 Radio on their website, and it'll give you a percentage off of your products. I use Deep Relief CBD every day. Nails by Cree is who puts the daggers on my hands. Giggles, which is the THC powders that we have displayed in the front. You can put those in smoothies and iced coffees. It's coffee creamer as well. Lido, Muff Life, Hitting Blinkers, Squeezed. That's and Blazing Bingo. Of course, we just had a Blazing Bingo, epic Blazing Bingo yesterday. So
who won the bingo?
Man, we had a bunch of winners because we have a 4-hour bingo. So It's basically you play for weed prizes. So there are baskets of like trimmer kits or bongs or mushroom coloring books with mushrooms in the basket, and money, cash prize giveaways, great food. We had a great time. It was a birthday celebration. But let's talk about the matter at hand, which is the chef, Shob. Who's the chef? RD, who are you? What's your name? Where are you? And who are you from? Who are you and where are you from? May I say?
Originally, I come from the itty bitty city of Vallejo, California.
Okay.
My name is Robert Lloyd Dent, but I go by Shob Rob, now Chef Shob RD.
What does Shob stand for?
Shaking hoes obviously broke.
Okay. Can you tell he's from the motherfucking crest?
Shaking hoes obviously broke.
Shob Rob.
Yada.
Got it. Okay. Okay. So what? You're from the little bitty city Vallejo.
Yeah.
How'd you make it here to Sacramento?
Well, I mean, I got my.
What's your story?
My story is a long one, but
let's break down
short
from
and sweet.
Like let's get an intro on you. So
born in 1983,
okay,
Vallejo, California. Two other brothers, Joe and my late brother Preston.
Long live Preston.
Right, thank you, appreciate that, respect. Rest in peace to my brother. Yeah, so it was three of us. I'm the baby. That came from that litter of Debbie Thompson, and she's no longer with me either. My mother,
long live mom.
She passed away too.
Yeah.
So in 1989, but so I come in, and it's Joe and my older brother. We grew up like the rest of the cut, in the crest. Fire hydrant. We bust the fire hydrant open. We have a good time in the summertime, things of that nature.
Right.
So that's basically, I come from the streets of the crest. Everything that Dre kind of, was rapping about.
That's Mac Dre.
That he's speaking of. Exactly. Everything that Doobie, Sugar Wolf, shout out to both of them. Rest in peace, Mac Dre. Everything they rapped about, we was there. We was there. We was actually there. So, growing up in the crest, it was tough. We lived with our grandma and our uncles and aunties that were there at the house.
Okay.
Were using substance abusers,
mm-hmm.
and it played a very big role in our life to not want to go down that same path.
Absolutely. How could you not?
You dig what I'm saying? So we was able to. Well, a lot of us was able to harness the want to get out of that mentality. And we just started doing anything from playing sports, the Boys and Girls Club, Omega Boys and Girls Club, Fillmore Graham, rest in peace, like all of that, trying to get to activities to take us away from the streets.
Peter, get a picture of this on his hand.
Oh yeah.
So you see he's stamped, right? If you could, please, sir. That's the Mac Dre stamp of approval right there. So I don't know many people with this stamp. I know a lot, but I don't know many, if that makes sense at all.
Right.
So I know a lot of his stamped people.
Right. So being able to, growing up, like I said, growing up in the crest, it was a lot of fights. Omega Boys and Girls Club was involved. I went to Solano Junior High School. Well, I went to El Sweeteman, Loma Vista, El Sweeteman, Solano Junior High School was my younger adolescence, and then I went to Capitol Street. Went from Capitol Street to South Solano Skills Center, People's High. Then I graduated Jesse Bethel, my high school.
Okay.
So I was able to graduate. I come back from Fouts real quick. I went to Fouts. Fouts Youth Spring Youth Facility up there in Stony Fork, California.
So a little bit of trouble.
I
said little, not little bit of trouble.
I fractured a law or two as a juvenile delinquent.
Okay.
I went right to Fox. and what was funny about
shocker.
Right. Ain't nothing shocker about it. What was funny is I got an Uncle Danny. My Uncle Danny, he cursed me. And I say this, I believe it. He kept telling me I was on my way to Fox before I even went to Fox.
He was probably a psychic.
He knew I was on my way.
Yeah.
He just seen me going down the wrong tunnel.
We know as elderly people, I am one. We could see it.
Yeah, he's seen it. He's seen it too. And he was like, Rob, you on your way. And they used to say that too. They used to say, you on your way to Faust. Like serious hard at me. And my black ass ended up in Faust. I was in Faust.
He's funny. So he had me on his show. He has Cutthroat Radio Podcast.
Yay!
CUTTHOAT
Radio Podcast.
See, I know it. I know it.
Yeah,
I was on it.
You got what I mean?
I was on that
so
show.
Growing up, school.
Fouts.
Got out of Fouts, come home. Dre had just did Rapper Gone Bad album.
Okay.
He did the Rapper Gone Bad album. Whatever that album was, I'm trying to remember the name, but I came home right then. Kilo had just came home from the feds. Like a lot of the Romper Room members that went away for the bank robbery thing start coming home around the same time I came home from Fouts. So it was just around that same time when Dre dropped Rompilation. He dropped the first Rompilation, and I got hold of it, and that's when me and my brother Joe in the Crest we started burning the CDs in '96. Oh. We was burning them. Okay. And this is how I start doing the promotion. This is how I came in. I came in as a promoter.
There we go. That's what I want. Here's the meat and potatoes of the whole shit.
This how I got in. I got in with my work ethic. Jay Diggs, my cousin.
Where Jay Diggs at?
Where Jay Diggs at? Shout out to her. He seen the wiggleness and he was like, come on and let's do it. He did Both Sides of the Gate, the first album he had released coming from the Feds.
Okay.
So we was everywhere doing that, and then Kilo and Dre got wind of that and was like, no, come over here. We
need you over here.
We doing this.
Right.
Come on. And I was like, what? Come on. Opportunity.
Exciting though.
Right. It was really exciting because Dre was like peaking. He was climbing. He was back into
absolutely.
You know what I mean? He had just did what did he do? He did not the US Open. No, he did the Genie of the Lamp and Ronald Reagan.
Okay.
Like all of that was coming into play. You know what I mean?
Oh, the Ronald Reagan era was just, I just can't even. I just can't.
You feel what I'm saying? So all of that, all of that was, really the hyphy movement and everything. Like I came up in all of that. You know what I'm saying? I've experienced the dope game, the last little bit of the crack era, if you will. Growing up and everything. So I turned all that negative into a positive. I use it to fuel me right now.
Absolutely.
I'll use it to fuel me. A lot of the spunk I get, I guess it comes from my mom. They all say it comes from my mom because she was just a workaholic and she just, always hustling. And so that's where my mentality comes from.
Right. Well, I feel like it's also has to do with the fact that you're a Pisces.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just how we are.
Oh, yeah.
We're fucking spaz.
Yeah.
Spaz city.
Yeah.
And I feel like if I'm not moving or working, I'm not accomplishing anything.
Man, why do I okay, that is the Pisces
But we
thing,
need to fucking sleep, bro.
Yeah, I know. I don't never sleep. I swear.
I'm saying though, he's dipped in this from head to toe.
Yeah, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? They got me looking right. I wish I had some of that dope or some of that what's that other one that's out there? I seen You Nothing Like Me, Josh Anderson.
Okay.
Where that You Nothing? Some of that.
Pretty soon we're gonna have that Mick Yee sweatsuit on you. Don't trip,
please, because I need to go on my show and promote it. You know what I mean?
Don't trip, because my fucking big ass face is going all over clothes. I sold some of them yesterday, so I can't even believe people want to wear the shit with my face on it. That's why I was
a staple.
They were like, "Oh, I wear your." I said, "Why you don't wear your merch, Katie?" I was like, "Cause I feel like cocky."
Where is it? Why it ain't showing so I can point at it?
Oh, I don't have any. I didn't wear it. That's why I didn't bring it. I'm an idiot. This is a story I'm telling. Why don't I wear my own merch? Because I feel cocky.
Oh.
And people be like, then they don't know where it is or what it looks like or how to buy it. If
and
you don't wear it.
Billboard though, you should.
Right.
You feel me?
I just feel like cocky. I don't know. Something.
A little arrogant, too arrogant.
Yeah, like it's my face. But that's the point.
Yeah.
That's who I am.
That's who you are.
That's who I am.
So let it blossom. Let it just flow.
Right. That part. So the song we had just heard was The Chef. So let them know how the chef of your life came about. And then we're also going to talk to her after another song because I know she has goodies to talk about too.
Grandma Thompson, she is the backbone behind becoming a chef. Because
I know you cook at Fixins. I know you cook at several places around the city.
Yeah, absolutely.
That I'd love to try. I've never tried Fixins.
I was at Scott's Seafood.
They have great food.
Great food. I work at Beast and Bounty now. I just was at Hawks and Provision.
I've eaten there. It's excellent.
Yeah, I bounce around because that's how the industry is. And the way I got in was basically, like I said, the inspiration.
Cooks are the new fucking rock stars. You know that.
But we get paid.
I know this, but
get paid to rock stars.
I know this, but as for women looking at men, y'all are like the new fucking rappers. Chefs are the new rappers.
Yeah, we like a new pair of Jordans. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, that's real. We look at chefs now like, oh.
I mean, I'm getting cute. Look, okay, real quick, y'all. Let me get you this. Let me let you this. Females be throwing coochie coupons at me. They be trying to sell pussy to me,
cook me a meal
for food. I bullshit you not. Yes, they do.
Oh, I bet they do.
They throw the coot at me, and I be like, "No, I don't want your coot. I want my money. Fuck your coot, man."
Yeah, this is the second time I done hit Rob. Like, bring some food. Bring that food you cooked when you come. So he did.
Yes, I did. I had to bring something for her because she, this is home based too.
These are home crafted.
Yes,
edible bars,
handcrafted. Yes.
Tell the different flavors.
So we have the first flavor that I created was the Fruity Pebble Night Bar. The second flavor that I came up with was the chocolate s'mores night night bar, and then the third flavor, somebody else kind of winged me into this.
The Blue Dream.
No, Blue Magic.
Blue Magic.
I stole that name from American Gangster. Yeah, I did.
I love it.
Now.
Listen, when him and I had an interview, it was amazing because him and I are pretty much the same person. He's just a guy and I'm a girl.
I got balls and she got a coot. That's
Yeah,
it.
it's the energy is just very similar. You're like, I stole that from da da da. Yep, I did. Yep, that's some shit
Fuck
I
'em.
would say. That's
Fuck
some shit
'em.
I would say. That's absolutely
Fuck
right.
'em. Now.
That part. So now we're gonna go into and you have merch. You have
Yes.
merch.
Oh, and real quick, my cousin came talking about the culinary real fast. Let me just catch that.
Please do.
Going into culinary. So I was at a dead stop. My brother had got murdered in 2005, and me and Joe was trying to put the pieces back together because we was all a unit.
Right.
And then so I come back, and then I had to go back and get Joe, and then we come back to Vallejo, and we was lost. We was trying to figure it out. Cuz which is here now, Shimona, my Uncle Bobby's oldest daughter, I reached out to her. She was up here in she from Sacramento, Oak Park, all of that good stuff. And which is my grandfather is from Oak Park as well, or resided there after all said was done.
Okay.
And so I reached out to her and was like, man, I need to get away. I'm trying to move. I need to come up there, yada, yada. And I was back and forth already, kind of like poking my head up here. So it wasn't no mystery I was going to probably like in this way, because I was trying to get away from Vallejo, trying to pull out of that, all of that. We had lost Dre, PJ, my auntie Pat. Like, I mean, it was just the death just kept like it is now.
Right.
I mean, like it is
it's
now.
very happening right now. Yeah, you're
I
right.
mean, it just
Grandma
was
was
bodies
dying.
after bodies.
Grandma was passing away.
Grandma just had 2008.
She passed away
Yeah.
around.
I was in
the same time.
culinary school,
Yeah.
and the teacher wouldn't even let me go to my own grandma's funeral. And I'm gonna say this about you too, Chef.
Tell her.
I'm not gonna say your name
Tell the
because
chef.
I don't want to slander you and get the lawsuit.
Tell
But
her.
you know who you is, Chef at ARC.
Yes, that one.
You know who you was, Chef T.
That one. That one.
Threw me out of there because my grandma passed away and wouldn't let me go back to the bitch.
Right. Like, do you think this is a bad guy? You don't have a bad guy look about him. Like you
So-
can tell, like your energy is not like liar. you
No,
know?
so she passed away. Shimona was doing her thing with her raising her two children at the time, Preston and Quincy. Shout out to both my cousins. She was raising them. She allowed me to come up in 2008. 2008, she was like, go over there to ARC. She lived right down the street on Myrtle. Go over there to ARC and see what
I'm
you can
not
see.
far from you, Mona.
And boom, she don't live there no more. But she was like, go over there, see what you can see. I went over there. I took the assessment. I come back. I talked to her. We always talk. Boom. And then I walked back over there to see what other classes I can get and get some financial aid, because it was just, get some money going, get something going with yourself.
Right.
We had to talk about the music. She was like, I know that's what you want to do, yada yada yada. But nigga, you got to have something to fall back on.
Right.
This might not do
Backup
it.
plan.
This might not be it.
Right. Let's get a backup plan.
Let's
in
get
place.
going.
At
right
least
now.
you have some good females in your life.
Man, my cousin she has been there ever since 2008. Man,
The women are going to help you do the right thing.
she would
We
not.
are.
She would. She
I'm an advocate for that. Men,
even when
find
you
a good
argue,
person,
even when you
female.
argue with her,
Yeah.
even when we argue amongst each other, it's still 360 to say, you know what, fuck all that. We still family.
It's not a problem.
don't-
Right.
don't
It's a
worry about
problem
that.
for now, but
Yeah,
it's not
don't
a
worry
problem.
about that.
Right.
So anyway, she was like, come on up, nigga. And I came on. She was like, come up. My door is open. We get your shit together. And long story short, yeah, I went by the class. It was called Becoming a Chef. And the
Okay.
rest is history. Chef Brian I can say his name because there ain't no slander there. But Chef Brian allowed me to come in and peek my head in and
Thanks,
take
Brian,
a seat.
for not being a dick.
Yeah, because he could have.
Right.
Because I wasn't registered or nothing. He let me sit in the class.
You need
And-
people like that.
And man, shout out Chef Brian. And man, when he did that,
Here you are.
I became a chef.
Chefing is so interesting to me too, because it's a very meticulous job. Like you have to, cooking is a lot of method, and it takes a very patient person to cook. That's what I mean by that was my segue. I know I'm David Letterman and y'all tonight, but that was my segue.
Sis, you saying it on the money. It's patience.
It's patience and,
Oh, my
and
goodness.
that's why I don't. I DoorDash everything. I have no patience.
My nigga, we here on the DoorDash. I almost, because we DoorDash. We drop your food
Yeah,
off.
I know.
I almost spit all over the mic and I had to catch my motherfucking self.
I
Instacart,
DoorDashed-
DoorDash, all of that.
I
What you want?
DoorDashed El Pollo today. El Pollo tostada salad. I asked for extra dressing, fuckers. It's not the driver's fault. Don't blame it on them.
Oh,
It's
they
y'all's
try that
fault.
too.
They do.
And
that
at
every
El
single
Polo.
time.
Right, yeah.
Right.
Damn,
Why are
they
you
do
going to
that
send a
us.
salad with one little cup of
That's
dressing?
a bunch of bullshit.
And I'm describing the cup. I'm not putting no money in the cup because it's a little cup of dressing.
That's a bunch of bullshit.
So this is, yes, it is. Mona Ross, so super clean.
Yes. Oh, real quick. So anyway, my cousin, she started her own business. I almost said.
I'm starting.
I almost said the wrong word.
See,
and
you learned it.
Woo! I didn't say that word. But she got a business. She's starting a business up, and she got a lot of products right here. Shimona, you want to chime in real fast?
I'll start with the earrings.
Okay.
2020, during the whole pandemic and all that kind of stuff, I was experiencing a lot of anxiety because of the George Floyd and all that stuff.
Oh yeah.
And so I needed something to do. So I started
Keep creative.
I needed something to do.
Mhm.
So I started making my
they're
own
beautiful.
earrings. And I really was not starting to make earrings to sell them.
It was
but
just
when-
it was something to keep
When
you
I
busy.
started to share with people, they were like, how
Oh,
much
I
are they?
love those,
So
yeah.
I have a lot of earrings. There are some that are not, there are some earrings that I bring in that I have brought in that I did
That's
not make.
beautiful, yeah.
Like these are ones that I didn't, I just included them in.
It's just a pretty image.
Yeah.
Yeah. How much are they?
So for the ones that I brought in, I sell them for $5 each.
Okay.
The other ones, I would go 8 to 10,
Okay.
depending on the earring. So like that one that he has in his hand, that would be like 8.
Okay.
But
Gotcha.
then I have because of the material. Then I have some that
like these are nice too. See how they're triples?
yes. Yeah, I painted those.
That's pretty.
I painted those.
Oh, by hand.
Yeah, I painted them. Like these ones right here, I would probably go
And
10.
you do custom, right? You do
Yeah,
design
and I'll do
everything?
custom. If you have an idea on what you want, I will go get the products and I will make it depending on, and the price will vary depending on how much the product costs.
And we can use these here, Eddie. These are to make it smell good.
Those
Absolutely.
are sprinkles. So my product line is Ross Lady Sprinkles and Jewels. And so my sprinkles, that's actually wax scents.
Okay.
I mix mine to perfection the way I like it.
Oh,
I
you
don't-
put it in a wax burner.
Yes, and you just let it lasts forever. Instead of burning the candles, you just, you go in there
Oh,
and
that's nice. That's real nice.
yeah.
Oh, we're gonna have to put these in the bathrooms, Eddie.
So I have my little business cards. I have my little book, my product. Book.
$2 here. I put $2 in a jar or a
Oh,
hair earring.
Lord.
No,
Can I Apple Pay?
No, you gotta Apple.
Listen,
You gotta.
can I Apple Pay you?
You got to pay that. You got to put that money. Hey, listen,
Wait,
guys.
let me just go
She has
ahead
a
and take
jar.
it
If you say that word, and I can't say it.
Did I say it?
Yes,
I
you
said
did
it.
twice.
Man,
You got to
I
go,
feel
baby.
like I'm at a dang baby shower. Don't say baby.
But
Dude.
now you know. Now, as
Okay.
people come in here, it's to train you that nothing you do is
Right,
little.
it's little. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right
I
about
like
that.
this.
This is-
I want
this
mine
is-
just like that.
This is brand new for me,
dope,
so
right?
I'm
Yes.
learning to build my own. I'm in the process of.
You're
building my
learning to
own.
build your business. Yep.
And not just that, I make brownies as well.
Well, the word, and that's another. That's probably is that
I
medicated
didn't bring
too?
it. Yes.
Okay.
I didn't.
The
I
word
didn't bring it,
we
but I-
can sub the word small in. Sometimes you can sub the word small in. If you want to say you started your own small business, which is
Because
true.
that's a
I'm
small business.
It's a small
developing.
business, right?
developing.
It's just
yeah.
the word low because it has so much shade behind it. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
low.
Man.
It just sounds so belittling.
Yes, thank
It's-
you.
You know,
Perfect.
you're
I
right.
didn't make this jar up. My other Sunday night host made this
that's
jar up.
funny though. That she got a joke. I'm gonna do this
And
at
the
my show.
question
No, I
is,
ain't gonna steal
I
that
owe
method,
you
but-
$2.
No,
What
you
do
can
we do with
steal
the
it.
proceeds
The less
of
people
that?
saying little, the better. Please do.
What do we do with the proceeds?
This goes to the radio station,
Oh,
pretty
okay.
much. Just
Yeah.
put back into the water, or the pipes, or the electricity, or
Whatever.
wherever you are at. It would go towards whatever you're doing. The bars, the
Right.
podcasts, that type of thing. So
yeah.
we have Mona's information now. We have some sprinkles.
Flyers are here.
I'll be buying a few pairs of earrings for sure. So make sure you guys tap in, and then we'll also put her Instagram and everything in the YouTube. Let's let them hear another song, and then we come back and talk a little more to
AM PM. Let's do it.
you. See how it's like.
Yeah.
lbeats.com.
I'ma get my own. I'ma get my own M's. I'ma get my own M's. Custom to AM/PM. In the streets just like per diem. Police come just watch me flee 'em. I'm gonna get my own. Hustle to the AM/PM. In the streets just like per diem. Police come just watch me flee 'em. I'm gonna get my own. Ain't by myself, I do it by my lonely. Peak real young, got the game from the OG. Nigga try me, get smoked like a stogie. I get the fast with a flag like Shinobi. Used to sell crack, true fact on the low key. Switch my product now, pushing that poetry. Don't have a clue, niggas don't even know me. Moving hella fast while others move slowly. Young baby boy, my name not Jody. Dirt by myself, not having no Cody. Get it out of bitch, do it up like Cody. On the bitch head like a fresh out the rolling. Rapping hella bars, steady tripping on this protein. I'm smoking you niggas smoking on that OG. Can't rap and I said real boldly. Boys don't pros, I rap so totally. Rest in peace, I ball like Kobe. Baby like a raw ass if I'm OD. Time for the new yo stout, it's OD. 12 horsepower, I'm not a pony. Did it by myself, didn't need no homie. Niggas tell lies, I'll call y'all phony. Never been a noodle, been the Mac without the Roni. I'm gonna get my own. I'm a vibe, music, strap with a tech raps, I changed my style. I ain't finished it, stand down, double weak droppers like a silhouette. Watch me make me a bill, take a little step. Anybody down who wanna make a little bit? I'm so fresh, just watch how I really get. Voice to a beat, it match like a living set. I will hustle to the AM/PM. In the streets just like her deal. Police come just watch me flee 'em. I'm gonna get my I will hustle to the AM/PM. In the streets just like her deal. Police come just watch me flee 'em. Hustle to the AM/PM. In the streets just like her deal. Police come just watch me flee 'em. I'm gonna get my I will hustle to the AM/PM. In the streets just like her deal. Police come just watch me flee 'em. It's in the studio right now. No gas, but no money. If you broke, then iPad. Trying to look me up, you can Google me on iPad. Cut the radio off your ear podcast. Shirts on deck, exchange for your cash. I really care when you tell about your past. I bring it raw, do it lightweight, max flash. Try to play me like a hero, but you nigga, I'm a flash. Or make good drugs, built me a studio. Independent grind, man, my life really beautiful. Sell a bitch, smile, five, sell a bitch, studio. Running up a bag, man, you gotta get a stupid dough. What? Wait a minute, thought I broke, nigga said something. Niggas talking money, but you niggas really steady. Frontin' soft as cotton candy, niggas offered in a fucking muffin. Nigga ain't hard to tell that the nigga bluffing. Nigga ain't shit without me, like I've been roughin' doper than the daddy bar, doper than the rubber. Just try to rob me, you'll see. Get the repercussion, police don't see. I'm a fiend, hit a straight section. Day and night, day and PM. In the street, just like her DM. Take your bitch, I take your BM. I'm gonna get my own. My die, never solve the homicide. I'm gonna make sure, never let nothing slide. I'm gonna make it to the other side. I'm gonna make sure that you never have a die. My mom and it never really have a tie. Stand out front, now never try. Spit my rap, I'm real, I would never lie. I'm first place by myself, I would not lie. Hustle to the AM/PM. When the police come, just watch me bleed. I'm gonna get my hustle to the AM/PM. In the streets, just like her DM. Police come, just watch me flee 'em. I'm gonna hustle to the AM/PM. When the police come, just watch me bleed.
I mean, sacrifice. And I remember you deliberating over the cover of that.
Yes, the sacrifice is coming soon. This
So
summer.
the cover of that art is basically the chef of you. I almost called it executing the rapper of you. Is that correct?
No, well, it's something like that. Well, basically what it is, I sacrificed one career for the other.
Okay, that's kind of what it looked like. Like
Yes.
you chose one over the other.
Right. I want to do music so bad, but I had to become a chef in order to support the music.
Absolutely.
And now I'm ready to go back into the studio. So I was like, I'm finna kill the chef. But my angels was like, the chef is the reason why you're here. You can't kill the chef.
Right.
So that's what that concept was.
And you probably have great Thanksgivings and all that. You probably cook with love, so
Oh,
your
man.
food is really good.
Wow. Yeah.
And you were around for this whole Trill TV.
Oh, the era.
Era.
Yeah. I actually, Justin Lomax, I filmed with Justin Lomax.
I mean, who else can say that?
I
Who else
filmed
can
with
say
Justin
that?
Lomax. I had D. Aroki Asami. Now she's married, but her name was D. Diggs at the time. This is Jay Diggs' little sister, baby sister. I used to steal her camera. She would tell me, "Don't take her camera," and I would take the camera. Thank God I took the
That's
camera
what
because they
we
used
do.
a lot of the footage.
We're Pisces, I
Right?
know.
They used a lot of the footage, and they used so much of the footage, but they cut me out. But you will see me, if you see me in the footage, I got a striped white and blue shirt on in the middle of the thing when Dre was doing da la 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 lots of paper. that scene on the I'm in the middle with the camera.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
You'll
just
see me with a white and blue
amazing.
shirt on. I can stop it and circle me for you.
I'm so enamored of that culture, like, because Maul is such my guy, and I'm just enamored with that culture. So I'm very jealous that you were there for that. But I'm glad that you're here to talk to me about it today. Let them know where they can find all of your stuff you have. So your the Cutthroat Radio podcast, how long has it been going now?
We have been up since 2020.
Okay. And what inspired you to get into the podcasting?
It was a guy that I had a co-host at the time. His name Brian Sanders. Shout out to Brian Sanders, and his AKA is Fire. Shout out to Fire.
Fire.
We were playing around on our phone one time in front of the media. Like we was just having a good old time. We were smoking and we were just cracking jokes. And I was talking about the incident that happened in that theater with the takedown. You know, with all of that. And I mentioned talking about PSD. You feel what I'm saying?
Right,
and when I talked about PSD, I added some comedy with it. And I did one of these moves. When I scream, like when I do my podcast show, I was like, I fucked Brian up because he didn't understand where I was going. And I just, dude was solid. And I said it just like this. I said, dude used to be solid. And I said, solid. When I did it like that, the nigga, he jumped. And I was like, and I had the media in a frenzy. I had him in a frenzy.
Listen, the 49er shit that you do cracks me up.
Yeah.
Because you rep that shit like.
And I knock bottles down because I
he's
so
like,
mad.
yeah, I'm still bleeding.
Yeah.
I'm still talking shit.
There'd be blood all over the damn.
Oh my God.
So anyway,
very passionate person he is. So go follow him. So let them know, like, all the YouTube channels. The
Cutthroat Radio Podcast is on YouTube. Good Gourmet Good Grubs is on YouTube. You can actually go over there and watch, subscribe to them channels, please, and thank you. You can watch me cook and teach people how to cook, how to debone, how to do like just basic food theory. I'm teaching people how to do basic food theory so you can learn how to do the techniques and the skills that I was trained and paid for to do.
Patiently paid
right
for.
and you guys will get that right there on YouTube, and then also
for free,
and then you
just by subscribing to the channel.
Just go to subscribe. It's a free thing.
I know, Pete. Isn't it maddening? It's maddening.
Sickening how it's free and you don't do it. Go to YouTube, go to Facebook, and go to Instagram, and you can go over there to all of that. Chef Shob RD, Shob Rob, y'all know where I'm at. Y'all know where it's at. Go over
What's
there.
the future for Shob?
We are moving down south. I'm not going to disclose that location just yet, though.
Okay.
We going down south. It's either it's down south like Houston, Texas, or Atlanta down south, not Southern California.
Meaning out of the state.
I'm leaving out of the state. So I'm moving.
Any reason?
Yeah, I'm taking everything on the road, everything I built. I just felt like, I got everything I could get here, home base, and I just felt like I got all the support. I put together the DVD. I put together the soundtrack.
You got to get out of your area
and
to
I gotta just
get
go.
there.
Yeah.
You do.
So, and I just feel like, and then me and you connected. So it's just like, once I start doing this type of stuff, I don't want to stop.
Right.
And
you won't.
Going.
You won't stop.
You know what I mean? I just want to keep going at what I'm doing, and this shit is fun. Like being in front of the camera and entertaining our audience. This shit is fun.
It is fun, and that's why I love to come every Monday. And it's so funny because now, thank God, I don't have to do a 9 to 5 anymore because I did for 20 years.
See, I can't wait.
That's what I dumped in to get in here, know.
Yeah.
But this morning it was like 10, and I'm like, yeah, I got to be there at 7:40. I could be there earlier. I really literally waited until 6 o'clock to get ready, and I do this every Monday, knowing I could be getting ready all day long. But I wait until the hour before.
That's fucking funny.
What the fuck is that about?
That's fucking funny.
But then I'll be like nervous on my way here. I'm always nervous. And then it's like I get here and it's like every time it's like, bitch, you know what you're doing. This is your house.
This is how you do.
Well, and I have the best DJ in the world. And I have the best shooter in the world.
I mean, shout out to the shooter. Respect the shooter.
Yes.
Now, hey, listen, I have so much respect for people behind the scenes on the mixing boards and with the cameras in their hand. Because I do both behind the scenes. I mix shit on the computer, software and shit, and then I also get out there like downtown Julie Brown and
they don't know about Julie Brown. That's MTV days.
Yeah, back in the day. And Lover and
hopefully the kids watching
wobble wobble.
know,
all of that shit.
I got to shout out Booby and Maul while I'm on here.
Yeah.
Booby, Maul, Doobie. I just saw Rec. I was just with Rec over the weekend.
Yeah.
Luckily, because he was like, Mackie, he knows me very well. So if Rec has the mic, I have the mic. FYI, you guys. So they didn't like that part. But he's always gonna stand up for me. I had San Quinn doing the big step and dance this weekend. That was fun.
Yeah.
It was dope.
That's dope.
Yeah, he was my co-judge. We did a talent show together. The winner got to open for Neff.
That's hella dope.
So when I first arrived at the venue, it was like I kind of sat and I ate alone, and people really, they know who I am, but they don't. You know,
Yeah.
some people talk to me. But then when they sat us behind the table, like, here's the judges table, and it's like me, Quinn, and Prop, the producer, and Home Wrecker. It's like, oh, okay.
Home Wrecker too. Shout out to Home Wrecker, man. I gotta get him on the show, my damn self. You got a lot
Burberry
of motherfuckers.
Jerry, yeah.
Blood, you got so many motherfuckers on your show that I'm so inspired to get. But it was like, okay, the RBL was one of the ones I was really,
one of my biggest.
I was like,
Yeah.
I really want to deal with
I'm like
Spice Ones and
real
all of them.
fan, though. That's
Yeah,
real.
you are, yeah. Don't give me no
inked
Bammer
on my
weed. Don't
skin.
give me no Bammer weed. We don't smoke that shit in the SFC. Don't
That's
give me no Bammer weed.
That's
We
right.
don't smoke
See?
that in
Okay.
the SFC.
Okay, my next guest is watching us right now. Leezy's outside.
Talking about?
Yeah. So that's what we wanted to cover. It's just your ground, where you're gonna be at, how to get you.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna play your last song to exit, so you can let them know a little bit about that too.
And I'm gonna walk up out of here. But real quick before I go, I just want to give a shout out and a quick little promotion towards Mac Bash Detailing. If you go to Mac Bash Detailing on my page, you can just scroll on my page website. It's not up yet, it's in construction, but it's Mac Bash Detailing. He is in the South Natomas area. Go over there and get your car detailed. He does a phenomenal job. It is dope, man. I'm telling you, all the shit, all the trimmings, inside and outside, interior, exterior. So go check that out. Go ahead and run your segment.
I'm good. You can say whatever you would like.
Yeah. So and then anyway, so
Callie Woods is outside, but I'm gonna go grab them when we're done.
okay,
so.
yeah, and then also to the Crest Side. I want to send
because this is the song we're ending with, right? Is this the Crest Side Challenge?
Yeah, Crest Side. I got the last, and the reason why I played the Crest Side Challenge.
Thank you.
The reason why I'm gonna run the Crest Side Challenge is because this is the neighborhood that molded and shaped me to be where I'm in today. So I definitely want to shine light, and I just want to give a whole shout out to the Vallejo area, all the boroughs of Vallejo. You know what I'm saying? Not just the Crest Side. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Everybody supported the Cut Through Radio podcast from the hillside. You know what I'm saying? East Vallejo, West Vallejo, Hillcrest, the Crest, Rancho, College Park, Loftus, Millers, everybody has participated.
Right.
Oakland has came out with the Yuck Mouth. Richmond, Calvin T, Magic Mike, they gave me the support over there. I get the mob figures, they getting ready to come from over there. So I just want to make sure I shout out everybody. Much love and respect for all of that, man. Booby, Maul, Drake, Maul, Booby Doobie.
Yeah, that's my
Maul Booby Doobie is my they own my podcast DVD and all that. That's home base.
That's my top 3 players right
that's
there.
Home base. Shout out Boss Hall and Dre Mob and all of that over there.
We definitely need to get Boss back in the building.
Definitely want to shout them out. Kano Mob, shout them out. You dig what I'm saying?
Yep, had them before.
Definitely want to shout them out. You know what I mean?
Scando, Neffy, everybody from the city working. Servy Woods,
Cappy Dude, Coolio the Underdog. I want to shout out everybody.
We just had Sleep Dank in here.
I see that too. Sleep, shout out Sleep. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like just everybody in the Crest, man. I love y'all. Appreciate all the support. Thanks, Shimona, for everything. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
The whole little roller coaster. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my nigga Jada Classic. He just had a baby. You did.
He didn't even hear himself, but he's gonna get hit. The whole little roller coaster.
Oh yeah.
The whole little, but I don't know. We're gonna.
We gotta be even. He need to put his $2 in there too.
I put $1 actually earlier.
Yeah.
But when I wasn't talking about a product
of
or
his.
or nothing. I was saying a roller coaster.
I know because I saw her face when you said
it was a roller coaster.
Like, should we
so
hit him?
no, I think I want to. What y'all think out there? I think I want a good clear
hit
path.
like everybody else.
We need to
keep it even.
We need someone to chime in and
give us a thing on that.
We're not being flexible on the rules.
Should
The rules is the rules. Okay, we're following
all right,
the rules
yeah,
here.
you gotta put one in there.
I don't have cash, so
that's all good. We're gonna figure it out. But let's go out with this Crest Side. Let's Crest Side Challenge, and let me get Callie Woods in the building, and we get some pictures taken.
Yada die.
Thank you, Eddie. I'm gonna get right past you real quick and just let these guys in.